Hi, everyone. We're here with Cindy Henricks, who is our Mental Health Supervisor at Pathways Canton office. And Cindy is just going to share some information about frequently asked questions about our counseling sessions. So, hi, Cindy.
Hi.
And so the first question is, if we're talking to parents, how do they know if their child might need or benefit from counseling?
Okay. Well, I think a lot of times we find that their child might feel more unhappy more often. They may be more difficult to manage. They may having really big feelings, some really upsetting thoughts or behaviors that are hard to work through. Sometimes it's just that they've gone through some big changes in their life and it's kind of hard to adjust.
And how would a parent find a therapist that works for their child?
Okay. Typically what we do is we complete an intake assessment with the child and the family that works on, figuring out what the child needs. And then we match them to a therapist that can best work with their child. The therapists sometimes have areas of specialty or training in certain problem areas.
And what might an intake assessment look like? What can be expected?
Okay. Um, Usually we start with talking about like what are the problems that brought you here? What is your health history for the child? Maybe some family history and how the child is functioning in that family. How are they doing in school, in the community with other kids and other activities? And then we look at their strengths and then talk about like what do they really need? What do we need to work on?
And parents, because they're calling, they see some of these behaviors in their children and they care about their kids. So
Mhm.
they might ask, can I be involved in counseling sessions? Is this
Mhm.
okay?
Okay. Yeah, so they're definitely involved, especially in the first part of is the assessment of that child and their needs. They're involved in the treatment planning to figure out what best needs to happen for their child, and then ongoing as needed to support that child's changes. It's really different for each kiddo and their age and their needs. Some of those sessions will be individual with a child, and sometimes there might be a parent child session included. We also have some family supports that might be recommended by a counselor that the parent themselves can get some support as well.
Right. And when a child sees a therapist, what qualifications or education do they have to be able to help a child gain these coping skills and work through their whatever's going on?
Okay. All of our counselors and therapists have a degree in either counseling or social work or marriage and family therapy. Some of them are bachelors, whereas most of them have a master's in their degree.
And we do get this question of, do therapists travel to a home?
So at this time, we don't have therapists going out to the home. We do offer telehealth so that you can have service in your home through a virtual video meeting. And we also have sometimes case management that is able to go out to the home depending on the child and their needs.
And we do have school-based counseling as well.
Yes, yes, we do. The school-based providers are there right at the school building. We contract with several schools in the area that our providers there most of the day, most of the week, and they are able to meet with the children while they're at school.
And what is trauma-informed counseling?
All of our therapists and most of our case management and other programs also have specialized training in trauma. That includes the impact of trauma on the child, an adult, a family, and the community. Um, they learn specialized interventions that are most effective at working with kids and families who have gone through trauma. And then some providers even have certifications in trauma-focused approaches.
Right. And then what hours do our therapists work at our Canton office?
Our Canton office, we're here from 8 a.m. until 7 p.m. Our therapists work a variety of different hours to meet with children who need different level of needs and hours availability.
And this is Monday through Friday, correct?
Monday through Thursday, we are 9 to 7, and then we have Friday mornings that we also have available.
Okay. And so, as parents are listening to this video and they're thinking, yeah, I think my child could benefit from counseling, how quickly can Pathway schedule an appointment?
Mhm. So if you reach out through our website or calling our number, you would be connected to our enrollment staff that will get you scheduled usually within 2 to 3 weeks, sometimes longer if there is a higher need in the community. But usually it's a couple weeks.
All right. Well, thanks, Cindy, and we hope this video was informative and helpful.